get some extra long nails.
Hey guys, welcome back. So as you can see, I am priming the nails. They're already shaped and everything. I primed them with Protein Bond by Young Nails, and we are just going to be doing clear. As you can see, it is Kupa clear, and we are just applying it to the pinky and to her pointer and thumb. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Basically, she's not getting color acrylic. We're gonna use gel on top of this, which I haven't done in a long time, so it was a little bit weird for me to do it, but I'll still do it. I just feel like I feel more secure when I do colored acrylic because I know it's not going to go nowhere. It's not gonna chip or anything like that. But we didn't have the color in powder form. We had it in gel, so that's what we're doing, so that's okay. But anywho, let's continue. So I am using Young Nails monomer because I did run out of my Kupa monomer. But I did order some new monomer in powder, and I actually am going to be doing a video about how I save money on bulks of powder and acrylic monomer from Kupa, and I'll be trying to explain it best as I can so you guys can save a lot of money, because the powder that I buy, it is, I believe, 1.5 pounds for that's the powder, and then I buy a monomer which is 32 ounces of the liquid, and for both of them I believe I spend I'm pretty sure it's way under 90, somewhere around 80 something dollars, but I will show you guys in the next video how much it was for both of those. So it was like 80 something for both. So in comparison to Young Nails, I think I would have spent 150, so that is a big price difference. So just letting you guys know that, and they both work just as good. I would like to add that this is my first time using these specific tips, and I did order them on Amazon. I will be leaving in the description box below which ones they are. I'm just trying to order different types of tips just to see what works best for each client. And these are actually really loved. They have such a beautiful shape. They came in stiletto form, but of course all we did is cut the tip. Basically that's all we did, cut the number off, cut the little tip to make them ballerina. And I really love how they came out. I think I'm gonna do something with these on myself. But I did order some Macart ballerina ones, which are a lot shorter, but they're still kind of long for, you know, for normal people they're pretty long. But so I'm just gonna use those on myself, so watch out for that video in the future. I just ordered them, but like I've said before about ordering the Kupa acrylic and powder, I am also going to be showing you guys other things that I bought on Amazon and things like that, just so you guys can see where I get stuff from, how I save money, how to make more money, because I feel like you can still use pretty good products, but you can also save money. Kupa to me is a really great brand. I love their e-file. I have my Mani Pro and I would not trade it for the world. I swear, it's amazing. And I did buy a couple other things, so I will be doing more and more videos because I really want to educate you guys, or just give you little tips about what you can buy to make your job a lot easier, what has helped me, or what not to buy. So we will be doing a couple videos on that, so stay tuned. Okay, so now I'm just taking some clear acrylic and we're just going to add a little layer underneath just in case she wants to get a feel, and she can always you know, put a color and we can cap it. But we're just going to be doing this little thin layer because it's also going to help us simultaneously adhere the little butterflies, and we are doing blue and green butterflies to kind of go with the teal color that she will be doing as the gel. So we're also going to be adding some gold flakes, and these gold flakes I just basically shredded myself. They're really hard to get on there sometimes because the wind in the air in my room. I have a unit, so it sometimes wants to blow it out. Sometimes I do turn it off, but I really didn't want to just get up, so I just struggled with trying to pick them up. But that's basically all we're doing, just adding some gold flakes. And you know, gold flakes do make a big difference, and they're like my favorite thing to do. They look the best to me, and the mixture with the butterflies was just everything. It was the first time I tried it and I really loved the outcome. So now that we added the clear acrylic to the second one, we're going to be doing the same thing. We're just going to take some of the gold foil and place it onto her nail, and we're also going to add some of the little butterflies. I love these. I got them on Amazon. I do highly recommend. They're so pretty. And yeah, we're just going to do that and we'll move on. Wow, look at that, guys. Tell me that is not very cute. Okay, so now we are just taking some of that clear, and just in case you guys don't know, this is called encapsulation, meaning that you are basically embedding something inside of the acrylic, so you're actually sandwiching it in to protect it, if that makes sense. Because I've done the butterflies on top back then when I didn't know. I would put it on top of a gel because I had a client that didn't want a colored acrylic, she just wanted gel, and I just placed them on underneath like just regular gel polish, and they came right off. So it's always best to encapsulate, and always a great idea to leave a thin layer underneath in case they want a different encapsulation the next time that they come. So that's just a tip for you guys. And so yeah, we're just encapsulating both of these, and we're gonna move on to the rest of the nails. Okay guys, so now I'm just gonna take my 180 grit file. It's either this one or I use a 100 grit file, just a plain 100 from Sally's. They are called the Beauty Secret files. So just make sure you look for the ones that say 100 grit or 180. I prefer the 180, but it doesn't really matter because sometimes doing nails like these, I would prefer probably the 100 just for more stability and strength when it comes to filing, because there's more filing when it comes to longer nails. So yeah, so after filing, we're just going to go ahead and buff and add the color. But as you guys can see, before we start doing that, let me just explain. I basically just go from one side to the other, trying to straighten them out, and then go underneath, kind of under the nail, because that's where a lot of excessive acrylic is. So I'm kind of like getting under there at the same time, if you can tell. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take my e-file, and this is my fine grit carbide bit. So these I get at my local nail supply store, and like I said, it is a medium grit carbide bit, in case the first time I said it all weird, but anyway. So I just like to take this bit and go into the cuticle area, kind of remove anything that's stuck onto the skin. That will prevent a lot of problems. So just make sure that you're doing that, because it will prevent lifting. Just try to go around, and at the same time, right after going around the cuticle area with my bit, I am also finished filing with the same bit, and we're just finished filing the nail, and it is a fine grit, so that means that it'll smooth it out as much as possible. But you're still gonna need a buff. I know that some people say they don't buff right after because they feel like it's already smooth enough, but I really do think it depends on what you did. But as far as this, I still wanted to buff, make sure everything looked nice. But yeah, so this is a good this part of the video is kind of important, because this is where, like, yeah, you can do nail art, but if you can't prevent lifting, then what's the point, you know what I mean? So we're just doing this on all of them, going around all the cuticles, and yeah, just try to study what I'm doing. So I'm gonna give you guys a little close up. All right, guys, so when it comes to gel, a good thing to do is to take some primer, and I'm using my protein bond, and I'm just applying that on top of my acrylic set. This way that the gel will adhere to the acrylic properly, and it kind of just helps. It's like a double tape. That's what protein bond is. It's non-acid, so acid-free primers are like a sticky double-sided tape. So this is going to help adhere the nail onto the acrylic and help with preventing chipping and things like that. So hopefully this works best, because this is the first time I've done them so long with gels, but I'm just, I'm pretty sure that they'll hold up fine. Worst case scenario, she can just get, a color change, and it'll be all right. But yeah, I'm just using this beautiful color. It's called Skinny Dipping, and it is by Essie, and it is a gel like I mentioned. And we are applying that, taking some my little dapping dish. It's full of acetone, and I am using my little cleanup brush / French brush to clean around the cuticles where I might leave some color, so that way that it doesn't cure on her skin or anything like that. But yeah, we're just gonna take this and add 2 layers, I believe. I think on some of them I did do 3. Okay guys, because her nails are so long, I actually had to take my LED lamp from under the table to place it on top of her nails, so that way she didn't bump them, and that way that we cured her thumbs properly, because when they're long it's really hard for the lamp to hit every angle. So this is the best thing to do. And it says 52 minutes or seconds on there, which is like, that means it was on for a minute, but really these are only supposed to be cured for 30 seconds under an LED lamp. If it were a UV lamp, then the 1 minute would apply to your lamp. So then we're going to do the second layer, and of course after that again we're going to just do 30 seconds. Okay, you guys, so now we can finish off with some top coat. This is a gel top coat, and it is by the brand D&D. And like I always love to mention, it's only $5, and they give you so much, and a lot of it literally lasts. It just lasts and lasts. It's like a little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to apply it on all the nails, and of course with the clear, you guys always see me add the clear or add the top coat underneath the nail as well, so that way that it looks glossy. It looks like a beautiful glass nail. Alright, you guys, here is the final look. Aren't they so beautiful? I'm in love with this color. I'm in love with the butterflies and how it all coexists. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please like this video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!